Hi, I'm going to be talking about cycling. All of us cycle, lots of you cycle. This is how the boys in our cities learn cycling. Borrow an adult cycle, hide in the corner and start learning cycling. It's called kanchi, scissors. But these are who are the people who are cycling in our city. It's not about that one person in that lovely gear with lights who's cycling. These are the people who are carrying goods, who are carrying cylinders, who are delivering stuff to our houses. These are the people who are cycling in our cities. The photographs are from many cities and the story is the same. The hawkers, the vendors, the guys who bring vegetables to our doors, the pan masala guy, the guy who delivers milk, bread, everything. These are the people who are cycling in our cities. All communities, very often the urban poor, a lot of it, what we call as informal livelihood. These are two dudwalas. It's a very common sight early morning if you go in the periphery of cities. And they love to cycle together because they are chatting while cycling. These two boys like to cycle together because it's fun to cycle together. So when I plan for these people to cycle, I can't make them go in a line. Cars go in a line. Cyclists don't. These girls cycling to college together in Raipur, they're not shy or afraid. It's just the pollution and the heat they want to protect their skin from. But you can see that woman in a sari cycling near the truck. You can cycle in a sari, in a suit, any dress. You don't need gear to cycle in Delhi. But where are they on our roads? Everywhere. The rickshaws, thelas, cyclists, people who are delivering are just there in the middle of all the other traffic on the road. The cars are congesting traffic for the cyclists as much as the cyclists are congesting the traffic for the cars. So they can complain these cars cause a lot of congestion. But mostly they are there on the left side of our road. It's the left side of our road which is this happening place where all the cyclists, helas, but also all the shops, the people who are waiting to get onto the buses, everything is happening on that side of the road. So whether you give them that side or you don't give them that side, they are there. But a lot of the commuting cyclists who are in a hurry to get to office don't like that left side of the road because just too much happening there. So they get into the middle, much to the irritation of the car users, because they also are in as much hurry to get to their offices or workplaces as much as you are. So while you like the fast lane, they like the fast lane too. And you can see why. I mean, if they were on that side with no segregation, everything, they are in conflict with the bus users. They like all the motorcycles. They also have the bad habit of getting onto the pedestrian path to take a shortcut. So while we have no infrastructure for them, they are there everywhere that they can find a way to go through. So when we design for cycle tracks, we learn from Netherlands, we learn from other places. When we design for a cyclist, we can't design for a single cyclist. We have to design for the cycle carrying 2 cylinders, the rickshawala, the thelawala. What is the gradient? What is their turning radius? How much space do they need to negotiate at an intersection? And it would be lovely if that chaos could be redesigned in this manner, where everybody had a clear space to move on the roads. And we'd find that the flows for everybody would be conflict-free and easy. After all, they are there on the roads. And in fact, this is something that we are now trying to implement in many parts of the country. This is a photograph of the infamous Delhi BRT corridor, which I was a part of designing. All of you can bash me up later. But we designed the cycle tracks for it and the footpaths. Now, this is a lovely shaded cycle track. And it's a nice, convenient footpath with tactile pavers for people who want to move on this road. Again, so if you're getting out of that auto rickshaw stand and crossing to go to the pedestrian path, there is a place that tells you the cyclists have to slow down, the pedestrians are crossing over. Everything, every part of the movement can be designed for and placed. So even the bollards are at a distance where the disabled can go through. This is, again, how the cyclists get off from an intersection, get into the cycle track. Design, paint, everything can be put in place. It becomes much better, much cleaner, and everybody knows what to do on the road. Otherwise, the road never tells you what to do, where to go, and how to proceed. Again, the hawkers and vendors whom we all say are encroaching are there because the pedestrians, the cyclists, and the bus commuters are there on the road. they can be designed for. If you don't design for them, they are on the pedestrian path. If you don't design for the pedestrian path, they are on the cycle track. So you have to design for every single road user that is there on the road, because they need space. Even something as simple as lighting. I mean, a lot of lighting that you see on the street, almost all of it, is lighting the carriageway. Now, the car has a headlamp. The pedestrians and cyclists don't go around with headlamps. So you need to light the side of the road with a different kind of a lighting. So a lot of signage, paving, markers, there's a lot of science around how this can be done properly, giving space, giving dignity, giving an address to people who are cycling on the road. And this is the major part of the work that we do as a company, as trained transport planners. People also do love to cycle through neighborhoods, green spaces, etc. But this is the leisure cyclists. This is the people who cycle on Sundays. These are not the people who are the mainstream commuters, but all of us, you, I, when we cycle, we like to go through these nice trails. So this is also a part of the work that we need to do. This is a great example of organizing a cycle rickshaw service. This is a Dial a Cycle Rickshaw service that exists in Fazilka. Please go and check it up on the net. And this is like a Meru cab dial-up. You can dial a cycle rickshaw. It comes to your home and picks you up and takes you where you want to go. Very easy. Everybody has a cell phone. This is what I would like to do with my daughter at some point of time in the future. I hope this will be me someday, and we are all working towards it. We will change the country. Thank you.